539, extension 4522, or extension 0 after business hours. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hi, Shawn.
Hi, Ann. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you today?
Not bad. Getting ready. I got my federal detention hearing coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, and tell us all about it.
Yeah, sure. Try to adjust this volume here. There we go. Yeah, it'll be interesting because I can kind of see like where the government stands and what the position is. Because up to this point, they've given me like no replies on any of my motions that I sent in, which the judge had ordered them to actually reply to these motions. And they've given no reply, they've given no position on my detention. We're basically in contempt of the court order right now, the U.S. Attorney is. So hopefully tomorrow I can see where they stand on a lot of these issues.
I heard that they lost the video footage conveniently.
Yes, from Corbin County, it's, so I'm looking at my notes here. I just had some deja vu, so I gotta look back at my notes here. My notes are terrible. Yeah, my Corbin video, something that the alleged victim stated would be available if I requested it, and the trooper mentioned it, and it's in my transcript from my preliminary hearing. And now this video has been lost from these 2 weeks of other incidents. So now we have not only the initial event, the assault, and that can do with the altered video, we just have a trail of just videos that went missing. The video in Maryland where they found this like 9mm, the video from Hazel Noyle was altered, the video of Skipper Dippers was 10 minutes behind. Now we have 2 weeks of footage that they can't seem to find.
Good grief.
Yeah, I'll be seeing, this is a lot of stuff I intend to kind of see where the government stands tomorrow. I'm still waiting right now for this. The FBI was supposed to talk to me. That was like 2 weeks ago. It was supposed to be 2 weeks ago, and that never happened. And in that time, I got some more discovery. The other day, I actually found out that the warrant that the state police here showed on me for one of the stolen vehicles is actually not valid because in the case information that I just received yesterday, it was never entered into the investigation. So I now have the state police Corporal Wagner, which you probably hear my parents talking about later on today on the blog or something, served in a legal warrant on me. So I just got that yesterday. Haven't been able to do a whole lot with it yet because I just was informed of it that every time I get more discovery, I find more criminal acts.
Wow. Hey, you know what? I've been praying for years for whistleblowers to come forward with a lot of information to help turn this injustice system around. I pray fervently and I ask people to join me in that prayer because it seems like only whistleblowers are able to kind of break through the veil of secrecy and lies and deception. And now it's really trendy for whistleblowers to come forward, and they're getting a lot of support from organizations like Project Veritas, which is really great.
Yeah, I thought of stuff like that. I mean, you know what it is nowadays is there's so much social media, there's such an internet presence that it's a lot harder to hide stuff.
Right.
What they do is they still hide stuff. But now they use the force valve. I mean, back in the day, like Ruby Ridge, all that stuff, they were using force because they could cover it up better. They could still use force, like they've used force on me, like when they served the search warrant. Corporal Wagner did, and I told him that day that I was going to put him through the door, but I didn't feel like going through the hole. People like me kind of stand up to him a little bit, but that drew a lot of people just get scared. I was just told for my trial that I'm going to next week by Judge Dolvin. I was told by him that I cannot bring up Deputy Rosella Dyke or Trooper Andrew Watkins, who were both on the scene of the crime and eyewitnesses, at my trial. and Trooper Watkins had actually been involved in the search warrant in that case. And he said that if I did, I would be removed from the court, and I would not be allowed to represent myself, which I don't know how I can't be allowed to represent myself, because I can't represent myself. I am me. I'm a man, an actual man, whatever you want to call it. But I was told I'd be removed from the courtroom. So I'm going to a court hearing Monday where I can't even bring up eyewitnesses who were on scene. So I don't know at this point if I'm just going to have to place this judge under citizen's arrest in the courtroom, which is a lawful act on my part, or how this is going to go down. But that's why whistleblowers, like, these people that come out, that people are scared, and especially like the cops that know this stuff that is going on, because they see every day the brutality that the co-workers and themselves inflict. And like I've dealt with, like in this case, like I got more discovery from the public defender the other day. I have a police chief who basically made a false statement about me. I have a couple federal agents, just Sarah Jean Richardson, who goes back to Sarah Jean and Ann Kirkland. And you have a bunch of different, like, investigative notes. And you can tell all the investigative notes are altered because of the context, the statements, and the missing information. One of the people who contacted Sarah Jean, they never even brought up at all. They never gave that to me. They never gave me the notice to the state police that the public defender was supposed to send. There's all this missing stuff that I've been dealing with. I have this new standby counsel, Dave Journalow. Just turned out to be a joke. This guy hasn't worked the taxpayer money that he's paid. He's a joke. But, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. My mind is kind of fried right now because, like, I got hit with a bunch of stuff yesterday that, I said, tomorrow's going to be a good day because it's on the FBI now. If they don't have somebody in there to explain their position and explain what they've been telling my family in a courtroom where it's a legal venue, it's on record, then we'll know that everything that they've stated has just been lies and cover-ups. And I requested months ago, even if the POP or myself about it, I wanted to speak with this agent Ann Kirkland who has been on my case for 10 years. And the FBI doesn't want to talk about this woman because every time I look at my discoveries, it's at another place this shouldn't be at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, we'll see tomorrow. I'm kind of bouncing around here. My head's kind of a bunch of stuff on my mind today, but a couple things I will be bringing up tomorrow is my car is still missing. I bought it when I was out on the street in 2017 and 2009 for a Crown Victoria police interceptor. It was an old police car. And that car apparently has been seized by somebody because it's still in my name, but nobody wants to state the location of this vehicle. So I've actually seen it make a vehicle disappear. I also have other things like my driver's license, my wallet, and my shoes that I'm seeing wearing in the picture when they called me that went missing. So I'm supposed to be scheduled to actually see this discovery, my pre-trial discovery inspection. We're supposed to bring it up to the Scranton courthouse. And my standby counsel was like, well, I'll schedule it for the week after next because you're going to be at Steele County. I said, no, we're going to have to transfer me because I want to see this now. I've been waiting for a year to see this stuff. I still haven't seen all the stuff that they allegedly have on me, so I want to see it now. So I want to also bring that up tomorrow, too, that I need to see my discovery, and I need to see your forensic on everything, because they've just been withholding it, and I have a feeling when I see the stuff they have, it's going to be more detrimental to them than it is to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw your dad on video. He looked cool. His voice sounds the same as yours.
Well, 4,000, wow. But, I said, he told me the other day he was on. I don't have a lot of access to, I can't see Facebook in here, so it's good he was on. I'm trying to actually get a mainstream news interview scheduled, they contacted me from a local network, which is also a national network, and I didn't get the mail because I was at another jail, so I'm going to be trying to contact them and do actually a live live broadcast, which kind of sucks because, like, unlike our conversations, which don't get edited, I have to be careful what I say to
Yeah.
the news media because they like to cut stuff off. And I hate that because it's really like I don't have a say in what they edit and what they don't edit. Unlike the FBI, who I've caught just basically telling news what to say and interviewing, but that's a whole another story. But I'm working on gas. Pops is out there doing some good stuff. I'm also I'm doing a little bit more research into that whole Dakota Mile incident down in Kentucky because he's pretty much, I've dealt with him, ex-Palin's ex-son-in-law. The guy's a scumbag. I've dealt with him, I've dealt with his people. He basically tried to set up a canned soup down there with giving me a rifle to get it work, a vehicle to get it work. The only good thing I got out of him was some own information for some local people in my area, but the guy's a scumbag. And it seems like this Agent Kirkland or this Agent Richardson, whoever she is, goes back to him. And it seems like that goes back to Palin and some other nonsense that have been going on for 10 years. So it seems like what the FBI is really scared to talk about is him, because I never got charged for breaking into his house because they had to fix the video footage, because his house, when you go to it, is surrounded by video cameras, and one of them is disabled. And those video cameras also have a red light on them and do night vision. And what they did was, they not only disabled them, they disabled the security system in the house. So he's been working the whole time to let me stay here for almost a week and a half. To let this manhunt continue, let the whole 95-day abusive, $20,000 on the dangerous stuff happen. And he kind of got caught with his pants down, so we really don't want to bring him into court. But the dude's a scumbag, so I'm hoping I can get some more discovery on him, some big statements and some other stuff from him. So I'll also bring that up in my court hearing tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we are just putting it out there, and hopefully you'll get a good judge that make a just verdict.
Yeah, no, that's only, we get these judges, they don't like to follow the law. They like he's late from the bench, which they call now judicial activism, which is not judicial activism. It's actually, obstruction of justice under the law. It comes under seditious conspiracy, I believe, under 2384, under Title 18. Comes under treason, comes under conspiracy against rights. So it's not judicial activism, it's just judges breaking the law, because the judge is only allowed to decide on the law, or decide by what's called common law, which a lot of people misunderstand. It's actually court precedent and court decisions based upon statute law, which comes under the Constitution. The judges like to just not do that, and you're like these lawyers and FBI agents and then marshals and everybody else are on wild, and they don't put their foot down. That's really the problem with our country right now. We just have judges that for so many years were nominated as political candidates or nominated for whatever reason that they don't care about the law. I've only dealt with two good judges so far. They've actually been county judges out of my home county, Schuylkill County. One is actually Judge Miller, who's, people say he's don't senile, but he understands America. Like when I was in front of him in my last hearing, he kind of chastised me a little for being my own counsel, but then when I came back at him, he mentioned about the beauty of our country is the fact that you can represent yourself, which was a really cool moment. And we have another judge, Judge Russell, in my county, he was a very good judge. He follows the law and does what the judge is supposed to do. He's impartial, but he follows the law. But after that, the county judges I've dealt with and the federal judges have just been nightmares. I mean, it's like this judge out of the federal case, Mariani. I mean, I've given him information for a year about medical problems, dental problems, all this other stuff, discovery issues, and he's done nothing about it. I mean, he's just like the FBI make false promises and run wild, and hopefully tomorrow I can kind of put my foot down a little bit and stop that.
Yeah. I looked at this case. I don't know if you heard about it. His name is Daniel Horseclaw, and he was a police officer accused of rape and convicted. And his defense told him not to speak on the stand. And I wonder why the defense says that all the time, because they do it a lot, and then the client takes the advice of the lawyer, the defense lawyer, and they don't say anything, and then they end up in prison anyway. A lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, sometimes it depends. Sometimes you don't want to take the jury. Sometimes if you don't, like if you're a lawyer, say you got told, but if you're counsel, you don't want your client to go in there if he's not believable, if you have a certain jury pool, or if he is credible, but he's not good at testifying. So there's a lot of reasons. I've seen it in my life. What they do is they try to cut it down to what's called an instant offense, which is the actual crime that makes the prosecution prove the case. And a lot of times, like I saw a case out here with a guy who shot some cops. His name was Eric Frank. He always accused me of like being involved in every nonsense. But then, not involved in it, but like looking up to this guy. But this guy had a lot of information on police corruption, and he couldn't use any of it to his defense. So, like, sometimes it's worthwhile for people not to speak. Other times it's worthwhile for them to speak. Usually in a lot of my situations, I like to speak because if I can explain the course of events, a reasonable jury looks at that and says, get all defenses to the law. And a lot of times the jury is the one that has to decide defenses to the law. Like when I was speaking with the jury about Rhode Island, I informed them that sometimes issues on evidence and the weight of evidence has to be tested and decided by the jury. And this judge, this basically criminal judge, if I'm calling this Dalvin, this fool who's not beyond the bench, in my county, snapped at the jury. You could just tell the jury was looking at him. Snapped on the jury. They said, no, I'm the judge. I'm the one who makes decisions on evidence. Well, no, not actually, because sometimes when we get past the pre-trial phase and what's allowed in front of the jury, sometimes the jury has to wait it because you deal with hearsay, you deal with hearsay with it. Hearsay, you deal with weight of evidence, you deal with witness recollection. So they get scared of that. And I mean, a good jury trial, you have the ability to explain to the jury what's going on, and you have that human factor. And they want to do everything they can, the lawyers, the prosecutors, and the judges, and the cops to really stop you from explaining that to a jury because they have your set of charges and want to say, well, you violated this set of charges without looking into the laws before that set, your mens rea, your criminal intent, justification, culpability, duress, like we have in this state, entrapment by estoppel, all defenses that before you're alleged to commit a crime, or you could have committed that crime, before you have criminal intent or negligence to commit that crime, you'd have to have all these factors be proven. That they don't want that in courtrooms, and it's pretty sad because a lot of people get unjustly convicted because of that.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Do they have like a CCTV camera or a recording that you can upload on YouTube later for the courtroom?
No, not in our state, because our state is backwards out here. I think you're not the first person just asked me that, but our state is, or you might have asked me that last time. Our state is backwards. People can get audio transcripts of the hearings. So that was just a 60-minute warning, so I don't want to get cut off like I did last time.
Okay.
So I will try to get in touch with you guys later next week after my trial in Studio.
All right, Shawn. We'll be praying for you, brother. We really hope you get some justice, real justice.
Okay, I definitely do too. So God bless you guys.
You have 1 minute remaining.
1 minute.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Well, that was kind of weird. I haven't seen that happen before. Anyway, that was Shawn Christy, and he's trying to shine light and make noise about our corrupt judicial system. Thanks for tuning in.